I had the great pleasure of attending Canoecopia back in March up in Madison, Wisconsin. This show is the largest paddle sports convention in the world, and it occurs around the second weekend in March every year. With all the manufacturers, adventure outfitters, destination locations, and 50-plus presentations of our beloved paddle sports, you'll need at least 2 days to see it all. I'm releasing a myriad of short videos of me interviewing some of the most interesting manufacturers that I think you'll like too. Here's what's next. Okay, we're into the show here, and I must say I feel like a kid in a candy store. Hey, I'm with Paul with Old Town, and we're just going to talk about the recreational products that they have. And first I started here because this Old Town Venus is more of a kayak that's for female paddlers, and it's designed for their body style and paddling strokes and everything like that. And I've directed a lot of people to this.
Yeah, thanks for coming by our booth today at Canoecopia 2024. It's great to see everybody out getting ready for the big spring thaw. But you're absolutely right. This is one of our Old Town Ocean Kayak sit-on tops designed specifically for women. Coming in, it's like just under 50 pounds. So, it's light enough to get it up on top of the car, but it paddles fantastic. The hull is wonderful. It's ergonomically designed more for women overall, and it's been a very, very popular model for us. We've got two sizes, a 10 and a 12 footer on that.
I used to have an old ocean kayak like this, and one thing I really liked about it were the grooved footwells. You don't have to hassle around with adjusting anything. I love how you put the grab handle here also. But it's got a nice, seat that nice. Bungees up.
Yeah, and that's good for when you're stowing, or traveling, and you would click that back in there. You got a little hatch in this area here if you wanted to put your keys or cell phone or something down in there. You don't always want to put it in a little baggie or something.
Yeah, and this has got scupper holes in it, so it's designed to take water over the bow. It's going to just completely drain out. It's a great boat.
That's exactly right. And that's what we call these are sit-on tops, right? And sit-on tops are exactly for that. The water's meant to come over the top of that and self-bail. Versus the other types of traditional are sit-insides, or sit-ins that we call them as well.
Well, good. What else do you have here?
Speaking of the sit-ins, what we have, our best-selling models of these are our Loon series. And we make these Loons in 10'6", we do a 12 and a 12'6". And the Loon, you may or may not know, but that's been a series that's been in the Old Town brand
forever, for
probably close to 30 years. We always kind of say it's like a Corvette, right? It's evolved. That the 67 Corvette was different than the 82 Corvette, as that's all put together. But this latest version of our Loon is really, really fantastic because this 12-footer right here is our most popular higher end recreational piece, not only because the paddle's great, but it's the seating. As you can see in here, it's the same seat. You've got a lot of breathability in here with the foam. So, if it's a hot day outside, you're not gonna sit there and be sweaty in this. It's got a very, very comfortable backrest that can be adjusted up or down.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So again, kind of keeping your lumbar support here. And then also this seat pan goes up and down too, which takes the weight off the bottom of your thighs. Again, more for comfort.
Okay. And this, what's the width of this boat?
The width on this, I want to say...
Is it 28 or?
Yeah, I was going to say, let me cheat here and look. It's a 60 pounds and width's 31 inches.
31 inches.
31 inches on this 10-foot. We have a couple different versions, a pure wreck version like that, and then we have an angling version where you see the rock holes in the back.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so what these are going to do, these are, for the recreational paddler that wants more of a sit-inside experience, but wants stability, but doesn't want to sacrifice speed, because a lot of times when you add stability, you lose the speed. This is going to be kind of like the hybrid that does it all.
Everything. The one last thing to really note on here is this little dashboard, which comes with it. So, it's another area you could store things in it if you want to. This anchor kit in there. Actually, if you put a USB charger in here, you could have that, and then you'd plug your phone in.
Oh, look at that.
And then you would sit, you could either, whether you're listening to music, you could put your phone like that, you could navigate with that, but have it charging while you're actually on the water.
Hey, you could watch a Kayak Cliff video on here while you're paddling and charge your phone.
And charge your phone all at the same time.
Oh, that's neat.
The other cool thing is, if you wanted to take this off, you just unclip, and this just clips right out.
Okay.
It's even got a little water bottle cage if you wanted to, to keep you cool or hydrated, I should say. Yeah, it's pretty.
Boy, you've really thought
features.
this out.
Yeah, the features are really, really cool on this.
Well, thank you so much, Paul.
Yeah,
I appreciate
you very much.
it.
I
And
appreciate it.
appreciate you showing us all the products.
Anytime.
Okay, see you.
Have a great show.